Okay, so this is just a menu with this picture of Venice on the left, a little pixelated, and this is Photoshop. So you start off with this image to use the crop tool. Allows you to adjust, and why it does that, it rotates it to fit it so it's right reading. All the parameters in the menus that you can see, you'll give options for the variations. You can set it so it's the same size or different sizes, but it crops it down to this particular piece. It's all on one layer right now, and you can click on the lock to unlock it. And this is just going into the levels, and this is up in the top menu. And when you adjust these levels, it's what they call a histogram. It's acting on everything, but if you go at the bottom of the layers panel, it'll give you the histogram a little bit easier to see. And it won't affect the layer. You can see here it's a layer above the background layer right here. And that makes it a little bit easier to see. And then the other one is a color balance. And when you do the color balance, it shows the cyan, magenta, yellow, which are the three printing colors. And it just takes a little bit of the cast. If you overdo it, you can see the colors, so it gives you the color blending. And again, it's just reacting on the layer beneath us with the eyeball. So that takes that section across. Here's going to be a replace color where you zoom into the bottom, select a marquee selection around it, go to the image, adjust replace color, and this is going to give you the selection to do that. And you have the plus eyedroppers to pick color, and you can set the color ahead of time with the hue, saturation, and brightness, but these are some of the numbers that you can place in there for that piece, and that'll give you that selection of green. So whatever you select is now turning green within that window, and this is just changing the covers off of this gondola boat. So here you go with the section of trying to change with the sponge tool, and this is using the saturation, and this is going to blend the color if it goes off to the top, left, or right. This allows you to change the coloring and the brightness and intensity of that color just by using this sponge tool. And you can desaturate or saturate the color of the intensity for that. And that'll give you a little bit of a color. And then down below is what they call the dodge and the burn tool. This lets you take things and lighten and or darken them up. And then the second part here is the boat that's in the background. You can take that section out with the clone tool. When you click on the clone tool, it'll adjust the colors and take whatever you click on and put that pixel image right on top of it. So here I'm doing it a couple times just to show it. See, I've gathered the boat and taken that little boat right out of there. And then the magic wand tool lets you select these items on the outside and shift key those. And then when you open this up with a cloud picture that comes with it, I'll email that to you. And that'll give you the image to paste with inside this section. So you copy it, goes to the clipboard, paste it inside, and then just lower the layer opacity to about 50–55%. Make that image like that. And that gives you this overall image that you can then take and simply make a screenshot of it. Doesn't matter if you go over the edge or not, but that gives you that selection in order to take it and place it in this menu. And this menu is done in Illustrator. So here's a kind of a version of it that shows all this stuff. So I'll show you a segment on how to put that together as well. But right now that's just the just that selection for that piece. Okay, so you can take a look at that highlighting there.